What's up? It's Currie-White back with another video, and I kind of have something on my mind. I've been thinking about the way people treat me, and you know, it's very difficult being a woman in today's society because they're not always taken seriously. They're often sexualized, their opinion is not valued, and this personal growth journey has helped me to realize that I deserve respect, and everyone deserves respect. So it's just at a point where I know my worth so much that I'm willing to demand respect. So when you're talking about business and someone cannot stop but mention consistently how attractive you are, and they can't get past the attraction, it can be very frustrating because you're trying to talk business and they're just stuck on the aesthetic part of it, and it's very frustrating. It's like there's so many people out there who want to be attractive. They feel like they're ugly, so they want to be beautiful. They want that attention, but I mean, getting that attention comes with a price, because this battle, it's like a consistent battle to get respect, and someone who is not as attractive by textbook definition, they don't have to fight as hard. They don't have to. It seems like they don't have to fight as hard to be taken seriously. If they have their intelligence, they have their connections, they know very powerful people, they can go very far in the world. And there's something about the mentality of people all around the world just really screwed up. And I think I'm qualified to say that because I've been prospecting people from all around the world. So I just haven't been dealing with the United States, you know? So it just gets very frustrating. So this episode is a bit of a rant. But there's nothing wrong with admiring a beautiful woman. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There are many attractive people out there, men and women. But in this personal growth journey, I demand not only respect, but I also demand intellectual conversation. And I demand a conversation about entrepreneurship. I demand a conversation with someone who can help me grow. So I'm on a constant lookout for someone who is either equivalent to me, and we could both help each other grow, like, you know, mutually beneficial kind of relationship in the sense where we're helping each other grow. Or someone who is better than me. Now this is friendships I'm talking about, in friendships. So I never thought I would say something like that, like 5 years ago. But I started to get more confidence once I started to go to college. I started to get more confidence, and then once I became an entrepreneur, in this transition I'm in, that's when I really started to develop that confidence. So it's helped me learn about myself, and then also know that I want what I want, and I deserve to get what I want, and other people deserve to get what they want too. So I think about people, because I love people so much. I really do love people. But when I'm not taken seriously, kind of makes me feel like I should go back to being a loner. Because I'm an ambivert. So that's an introvert and an extrovert together. So I believe I'm an ambivert. But there was a time I was very introverted, and I became more extroverted with confidence. But this situation where there's so many people in the world who know me now, or have seen my face, they know I exist, but don't take me seriously because they can't get past the aesthetic. This, guys, I hate to say it, and I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon, but this isn't promised to anyone. It's not promised to me. Your good looks aren't promised to you for years down the line, decades down the line. Some people get lucky, you know, and you'll find these people who look like they're in their mid to late 40s, but they're actually in their late 60s or their early 70s, you know, or something, some like outstanding situation like that. But not everyone is blessed with that. And I know it's really difficult for us to get past looks, because looks matter to an extent. They shouldn't matter, and depending on what it is you're talking about, it shouldn't matter. But unfortunately, in this world, looks matter. I don't like that they matter, but to an extent it does. But there's more to life than just good looks. There's so much more to life than that. So I just want the world to wake up and stop being so superficial. And if you're gonna look at looks, don't only look at looks, but look at the overall spectrum of it. Like, just look at the person's intelligence, you know, coupled with their external looks. Look at dreams that they're stopping at nothing to make sure come true. People who have fight in them. People who are looking to become an entrepreneur, and they're stopping at nothing and not letting people stand in the way of their dreams. People who want to go places in their life. People who are not complacent. People who are determined to go places. And I'm one of those people. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to get inspired by me, and if you're going to love me, don't love me just because of looks. Love me because of the situation I've come from. Once you learn about me, give me, you know, well, I don't really need your props, but if you would like to give me your props on how far I've come, I'll take it. But I want people to get inspired by me for the right reasons. There are people out there who see me as outstanding for the right reasons. It's not a lot of them who are like that. But the small group of people who are like that, I appreciate them. I deeply, deeply do. Or they look at me for mentorship, and I really appreciate that. And that means the world to me. And I keep going because of those people. I keep going because I have my times in my life. I have my days where I don't feel like getting up in the morning. I'm subject to depression just like anyone else. I have been depressed. And I've had down days, but lately I've been really good with getting myself back up and at 'em, so that way I can function. Look at my journey and get inspired by me for the right reasons. That's all I want to say. So it's just a little bit of a vent because I've been thinking. But I'm looking to spice up your life one episode at a time. Thank you for tuning in, as always, and think about what I said. Please, people. Wake up, people. Please. Thank you.
Somebody just went in there.